Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be a holiday romance or reading vlog. Today that I am starting this is November 9th, and I am just so excited to start reading holiday romances. So as you can see, I have my tree up right here, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it in frame the best. So, sorry, I will be messing around with that. And I am just so excited to dive into some Christmas romances. I have read one so far this year. It was for my NetGalley November reading vlog part 1, which I will try and remember to link down below. Otherwise, it should be under my reading vlogs playlist. And I read an arc for that, but I'm so excited to read some more Christmas romances. My TBR is very, very long. I have a ton of Christmas books I want to get to this year. Will I get to all of them? Almost certainly no, but I am excited to get to hopefully quite a few of them and quite a few in this video. I don't know how many books we're going to read in this video or how long the reading period is going to be, but hopefully you are ready and in the Christmas spirit. So let's get started. I don't know what book I'm going to start with, but when I do decide, I will update you guys and let you guys know. I have started reading the first book, which is Gifted to His Dad by Jay Wilder. I'm 26% into this one, so not very far, considering this book is like 100 pages, but I am loving it so far. This follows our FMC and her boyfriend. They go for the holidays to spend time with his stepdad at his stepdad's or his vacation home, and they go and the stepdad ends up walking in on them when they're getting busy, and then she's like totally embarrassed. She's like, let's go home, I can't stay here. But he convinces her that everything's fine and that his stepdad it's not that big of a deal. And I am really enjoying this. She definitely is attracted to his stepdad as well. And they both seem to be very open to sharing her, but nothing's really been said yet. But I'm excited to continue reading, and I know it's going to be a spicy good time. Let's go get reading. I have an update for you guys. I finished Gifted to His Dad. I gave it 5 stars. I adored this book. I highly, highly recommend it if you have not checked it out already. It was fantastic, and it's super short, only 102 pages, and just a really fun, spicy time, but it still had a really good, the plot was centered around their dynamic and spicy times, but it did really have other parts to it, and the dynamic between them and that being created. I really loved this book, and if I didn't already say, it's Wide Shoes. It is boyfriend and boyfriend's stepdad, and it was just super, super spicy. I loved it, and I loved these characters. The stepdad, hot. Love that guy. So hot. But I adore this one. And next we're going to be reading Holiday Hire by Maggie Cole, I believe. And this one is a full-length Christmas romance to my knowledge. And I believe it is Single Dad. I am very excited to read this one. And let's get on reading. I'm around the 50% mark of Holiday Hire. And this has been a bit of a wild ride. Starting out, well, actually, let me just give you a little bit about what the book is about. Basically, there is this guy, our MMC, he has 2 sons, and his family, his parents are going away for a little bit for a vacation, and then they need someone because his parents really help out a lot. So they hire a nanny for him, and he treats her like absolute garbage at first. Truly horrible. And that bothered me. And then another thing that bothers me is her boyfriend. Like, he is just pure evil. He is absolutely horrible, and we're not supposed to like him. He is a total evil guy, and it's just hard to read about, though, and it was also hard to read about. He was acting that way in front of this family that she is nannying for, and the only one that seemed to notice how awful he was treating her was the MMC, who before that treated her like garbage. Not quite as bad, but he was being rude to her and just not being super nice and welcoming. But I started to really enjoy it, and I started to pick up, and I feel the chemistry, and it's just so entertaining, and I just really was like having a really fun time. And then there is one thing that two things that are at the point I'm at that have been a little bit of a setback. Their communication is absolutely terrible, like non-existent. They need to communicate. And also the number of times that the word stallion is used in reference to his male anatomy is too many. In like one chapter, it is mentioned so many times, and that is way too many times. Like, I didn't mind it when it was used. Like, I know it's I find it a little cringy, but I didn't mind it. But it was just used way too much. So that is how I'm feeling. And I know that's like a lot of negatives I just like threw at you guys, but I really am having a good time with this in parts. I'm not sure obviously I'm not finished the book, so I don't know what I'm going to rate it. But as of right now, it's not a bad book. The parts I'm really enjoying. And then the parts that are a little annoying, maybe that's just me that it's bothering. And I do see why a lot of people love this book, but I have no idea what I'm going to end up rating this. So I'm going to go continue reading, and I'll update you guys when I have finished this. I finished Holiday Hire, and unfortunately this book was not for me. I gave it 3 stars, and these two just needed to either trust each other or go their separate ways. And there was a lot of things in this book that bothered me, but the parts I enjoyed, I did really enjoy. But there was just too many things that were not working for me, and I just couldn't stand really either of the characters, but especially the male main character. He was horrible. He was continuously gaslighting her, and he was just rude, and I did not enjoy this book, unfortunately, which really sucks because I was really excited for it. And this one was actually when I'm like, oh my gosh, I want the physical copy. And then I'm like, no, let's read it on KU first. And then if it's a favorite, I can buy it. And I am so glad I did not spend my money on this, because unfortunately, 3 stars, not for me. But we are going to move along on to our next book, and hopefully this one is better. And this one I do own physically. It is A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. This is a holiday romance. It is about this woman, I think, who is she's a plus-size adult film star, and then she ends up getting cast in a family-friendly Christmas movie, and there's this guy, and it is their relationship. I am very excited for it, and I've read books by both of these authors before, and I've really enjoyed them, especially Sierra Simone. I am excited. Let's go get reading. I gotta head out, so I gotta make this quick, but I have started reading A Merry Little Meet Cute. I am on page 192, which is chapter 14. I am loving this. It is so good. It's giving me the 5-star feels. Basically, this follows B, who is a plus-size adult film star, and she gets cast on this Hallmark Christmas movie with this guy. He is from a boy band that she was obsessed with when she was younger, and she also does cam stuff, and he is her number one, or a really big fan of hers on there. And then they agree to just do it once to get it out of their system. And of course, they don't get it out of their system. But I am really enjoying this. There is rep for plus size. She is plus size. And there is bisexual rep. They are both bisexual. I am really having a fun time with this one. It's giving me all the cute, well, not Christmassy vibes, because so far there's no like holiday-y stuff, except the fact that they're filming on a holiday set, like for a holiday movie. But I am really enjoying it. I love these two characters. Let's go continue reading. That's not the right way around. I finished A Merry Little Meet Cute. I gave this 5 stars. It was so funny and wholesome and sweet. And also there was like very much positive representation for sex workers and bisexual and like people of that community and plus size people. And it was just really, really good to read about, because there was a whole like scandal thing at the end where everyone found out who she was. And then there were obviously people who were disgusted by that, but then there were the people out there who were on her side and wanted her to be recognized that she is a person doing her best and she should not be judged based on her job, and her job's not bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with being an adult film star. There's nothing wrong with being plus size. I love this book. It had great messages, and I really enjoyed it. And these characters, and it was really cute, really rom-com-y, and I had a very fun time with this one. So I will be reading at least one more book in this video. I'm not sure what book. I have an idea. I have 2 ideas of 2 I want to get to, but we'll see timing-wise how things go. But I will update you guys when I've started reading my next book. I have started Mistletoe Meet Cute by Bella Matthews, and I'm 20% in. I am loving this book. It is so cute and sweet. It is a novella, and it is about this woman who she's looking for a job in like the childcare world. And then our main male character, he is a single dad to the cutest baby girl ever. And he needs someone to look after his daughter while he is away at games, because he is a football player. And so he can't really find anyone. So he decides to one of his teammates knows about his struggle, and he's like, my sister would be perfect. She wants to work in childcare. She has a degree in it and everything. And then they meet, but they had already met before. I'm not describing this well, but they met at the store, and then they met at another store, and then they meet again, and she is now going to be his daughter's nanny, and that is the part I have gotten to. It is really cute, really sweet. I know I did a horrible job of explaining it, but I am absolutely loving it. It is single dad, nanny, and just the absolute cutest, and his daughter is the cutest little girl ever. I am excited to continue reading. I will probably update you guys when I finish. I finished Mistletoe Meet Cute. I gave it 5 stars. I adored it. It was so cute and Christmassy and fun and lighthearted. I just had the best time with it. I loved our main characters and all of the side characters. It was just a fantastic little read, and it was so Christmassy. Like, it had all the vibes of Christmas, and it was just so sweet and wholesome, and these two really, really loved each other, and it was just a fun, quick little read, and I had a great time. I am probably going to be reading one more book in this video. I am pretty sure I know what it is, but when I start it, I will update you guys. I have an update for you guys. I've started on our last book for this video, which is The Bright Side of Christmas by Morgan Elizabeth. I'm 25% in, and I'm absolutely loving it. This is Neighbors to Lovers. It is Grumpy Sunshine. It's giving all the Christmassy vibes. I am just absolutely adoring it. Basically, this guy is a singer, and he's trying to write a song, but he's had writer's block. So he moves to this small town hoping to clear his head, but he ends up moving to the most Christmassy small town ever, and he does not like Christmas. So his neighbor, our FMC, she is forcing him to put up decorations, and because he keeps refusing, she keeps putting them up in his on his property, and he at first takes them down, and she would go back and put more up, and eventually he's just let them stay there. But yeah, apparently this town goes all out for Christmas. It's a very Christmassy town, and he does not like Christmas, so he chose the wrong town. But I really love these two, and they are kind of in like this fun little feud. Like, it's just so cute of like her putting up the decorations, and he took one of her decorations and is holding it hostage, and it's just so cute. I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't wait to go continue reading, so let's go do just that. I finished The Bright Side of Christmas. I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. It was cute, festive, and had me laughing out loud. I really enjoyed this one. I really liked our characters and how they grew to love each other, and I also like that there were like complication aspects, but there wasn't a third act breakup, but there was a third act conflict, but all they did was get into like an argument, so it wasn't like a full-blown breakup. So if you're looking for a book with no third act breakup this holiday season, I would recommend this one if you are okay with a little bit of a conflict. And that is going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, please leave any holiday emoji that you can think of. And before you guys go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.